Cumberland Valley High School for the big ball game here to start off the championship series for the Trojans. And of course, our opponent tonight is are those Newport Buffaloes. And the Newport being introduced here right now, and they send out their normal starting five. In fact, I noticed that we played them before, they play about 6 guys. So we have the 2 Hoovers out here. We have Myers, Roush, and McHenry will start the ball game for the Buffaloes. So here are our Trojans, and Trojans coming in tonight playing some darn good basketball. First person introduced, Matthew Gessner. Number 25, of course, is Matt Oxidine. Going to need some big games out of these guys now, and I'm sure we'll get it tonight. This looks like a good gymnasium for us to perform in. Here's Drew Gunderman and Zach Mace, who had an excellent ball game last time out. Zach scoring a season-high 20 points for Zach. And then finally, senior number 34, Skylar Fultz. So the Trojans really look pumped, and we'll be set with the opening tip coming up here in just one moment. Cumberland Valley High School, a crowd not real big at the moment, although there's a good following here from UDA. They have brought a bunch of fans here, and so we'll see how the Trojans can make out here. A lot of fan support, and go with 3 officials tonight, of course, and all the playoff games go with 3 officials. We just hope they have a good night also. And so the opening tip coming up here in just one moment. Trojans looking for their first win in the districts. And ironically, we play the team that we played twice before. That's the Newport Buffaloes. Beat the Newport Buffaloes twice, but the last time down at Upper Dauphin, the Newport Buffaloes took us to overtime before we could win that ball game. So let's see what happens now as Roush will tip it off against Fultz for UDA. We're at a good vantage point here to see a lot of the plays being run pretty high here at Cumberland Valley, as you can see. So here we go with the opening tip. Good luck, Trojans. Ball's tipped over there, controlled to UDA. Gessner with it. This could be, I look for one of this game could either be very close or very lopsided, one way or the other. I don't know that I'm expecting a really tight ball game here, one way or the other. Fultz bounces it inside for Mace, back outside for Fultz. Skylar will pick it up, dropping it back here for Gunderman. We will have some people to contend with here. This is the second game of 3. So we're going to have some fans filing in here. And, of course, they can walk around in front of you. Here's a shot put up by the Trojans. No good. Picked up here by Oxidine. He puts a shot up, but they're going to say Ox walked with it before he could get the second shot off. So Newport will inbound the ball. There's 2 Hoovers. Now, this is Mason Hoover inbounding up here for that hit McHenry. McHenry playing with a sore left thumb. Got a broken thumb or something like that. This is Mason Hoover with it on the wing. He'll take it and drop it back here to Dylan Hoover. Dylan has it blocked out of there nicely. The ball comes back down here for a shot and a foul. The foul will be on Myers, and that will send Gessner to the foul line, shooting 2 for UDA. Good break that time by the Trojans, and Myers picks up the foul. First foul of the ball game. Mike Gessner's first try, and it is good. UDA leads 1-0. See if Matt can put his second one in here. Here's Matt's second try. It is good also. 2-0 UDA. Well, will be inbounded here to Hoover, and then up court here with it comes the other, or no, this is Myers rather. Here's Myers trying to take it inside, blocked off nicely by Mace. Pass goes over on the right wing. They bounce it back here for Hoover. This is Dylan Hoover. And a ball rolled around in there. Myers picks it up, gets it back outside here for Hoover. Hoover shot good for 2. So Mason Hoover with the bucket. They have an interesting thing down here I'll show you later on too, where they keep the players on the floor, keep their fouls, just the players that are in the game at the moment, but anyway, keep their fouls and their points. Here's Gunderman taking it to the hoop for 2. It's good. Drew Gunderman with a nice drive to the bucket that time, and the Trojans lead 4-2. Here's your scoreboard up here. And back with it. Then he's going to turn it over. Ball will be turned over by McHenry. And so UD has the advantage here of inbounding and picking up a couple more points on these Buffaloes. They're going to need all they can get tonight for sure. Here's Gessner, near wing over here for Oxidine. Ox watching the play develop underneath. Ox picking up. Ooh, thought he was going to pop a 15-footer, but he didn't. Gessner over on the left wing. Matt Gessner trying to get loose. Ball came loose, picked up in here by Mace. Back here for Oxidine. There, Ox faked it again, but didn't shoot it. Oxidine out in front. Trojans probably trying to work it inside, I guess. Ox has it. He picks it up, goes into the near wing here for Fultz. Fultz right inside with a nice pass. The shot put up, blocked away in there by Newport, and back come the Buffaloes. Well, that time Matt Gessner had his pocket picked for sure as they drove it into the paint, and Newport with the steal. Myers goes inside with a turnaround shot in there by Roush, no good. Rebound comes down there to Hoover. Dylan Hoover's going to get a charge foul as Hoover backs into one of the Trojans and picks up the personal foul. For Hoover, it'll be his first. For the team, it's their second. We've got 5:09 left here in the opening period. Trojans up 4-2. And up comes Gessner with it for UDA. Dropping it for Oxidine over there for a shot from outside for three, just off the mark. Rebounded in here to McHenry. McHenry's pass goes up court, and a foul called. Foul will be on Gunderman, and that will send Dylan Hoover, or Mason Hoover to the line, shooting 2. Hoover's first shot is good. Here's his second try. It's good also. So Mason Hoover ties up the ball game, and it's now a 2-2 ball game. Back come the Trojans with it. Near wing. Here's Oxidine from outside, a little bit off the mark. Rebounded in there to Roush, stolen away nicely by Mace. Mace will take it up, puts a shot up. It's blocked out of there. No call on Roush. Well, he gets a good block, and the Trojans come away with nothing on that effort, but we'll see what we can do here now. Oh, nice pass right inside for Fultz for 2. Good pass to Skylar Fultz on the inbound play, and Skylar put it up for 2. It's 6-4 UD. Probably going to end up standing up for this game also. Here's a shot put up by McHenry, good for 2. And it's tied up 6-6. Back comes the Trojans. Here is Oxidine. Out here for Fultz. Fultz for 2 more. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there to Roush. He'll drop it back for McHenry. And Newport comes up the court with a chance to take the lead in the ball game. Here's Myers, stepped on the end line, bumped out of there nicely by Mace. And so UD will inbound the ball. Up court come the Trojans now with that turnover, and here is Mace with it. Near side here for Coons, who was in the ball game. Here's a shot from 17 feet out by Oxidine, is good for 2. It's 8-6 UD by 2. Hoover over the wing he goes. This is Myers. Oh, cripes. Anyway, how about that, huh? The fun of being at a ball game. Yeah, just take your time, sir. No one around. Anyway, here come the Trojans as they get set. Here's a shot put up and in. Good by Gessner. It's 10-6 UD by 4. Matt Gessner is ready to play every ball game, and particularly tonight. Here's McHenry. McHenry taking into the paint, dropping it off, stolen away nicely by the Trojans. They break back for Oxidine for 2. It's good. Matt Oxidine, and timeout called by Newport. The Trojans lead 12-6 with 2:59 remaining here in the first quarter. Good job, fellas. Way to go. Newport timeout is over. Myers bringing it up court. Spins it over the wing for McHenry. McHenry near wing. Here's that Mason Hoover. Mason wants to take it inside, puts a shot up. It is no good. Rebound tapped around in air, controlled here to Gessner. And Gessner up court with it for UDA. Inside they'll go to Mace. Mace looking for some help. Here's Oxidine. Ox popping it back here for Mace. Mace for Gunderman. Here's a shot from 19 feet out. It wouldn't go down. Rebounded in there to Myers. Coons got that one taken away from him by the odd bounce, and back with it comes McHenry. McHenry taking it near wing over here from Myers, right out in front. Hoover over in the other wing. This is McHenry, steps up for three. That's way short. Rebounded in there by Oxidine, who'll give it back over there for Gessner. Gessner swinging it over the wing. Here comes Drew Gunderman looking for two. It's no good. Rebounded right in there to Coons, however, and then he has it knocked out of his hands. And McHenry tries to save it inbound, but can't do it. 32, Rosenberry into the ball game for Newport. Skylar Fultz reports back into the ball game to replace Jared Coons for UDA. And Oxidine will inbound the ball. Does so back here for Gessner. Near wing, here's Mace. Out in front. Gessner on the left wing, gives it to Fultz. And back here comes Oxidine. Ox picking it here for a shot from outside for three. It's good. That is Gunderman for three. It's 15-6 UD on top by 9. Hoover inside, he goes to Roush. Roush has it stripped away from him. On the floor it goes. Let's see who's got it. Well, there's going to still be on the floor, and then timeout's going to be called by Upper Dauphin. A good timeout called by Gunderman before he was ready to give up that basketball, laying on the floor with it. Timeout called by UDA. A minute and 5 seconds remaining here. The Trojans up 15-6. We'll be right back. Trojans getting ready to inbound the basketball following their first timeout. And up court they come now. This is Gessner. Matthew Gessner near wing here for Oxidine. Ox into the corner. Mace back outside. Mace has, or no, this is a shot from the side for three. It's good by Drew Gunderman. It is 18-6. And back come the, Christ. All right, anyway, back they come, and a shot put up, no good. This guy's just standing in front of me. Good grief. Kick him. Anyway, back come the Trojans now. There was a miss up there, so it's still 18-6. Well, slow it down now with only 19 seconds, down to 17, 16 seconds remaining here in an excellent first quarter by UDA. Here's Gessner over here for Oxidine. Ox taking it right inside with a great pass, and the shot is missed, but there's a return shot put up by the Trojans. Wouldn't go, and then finally a shot by Mace is good at the buzzer, and that's going to do it as the Trojans end up with a big first quarter. At the end of one, it's UDA 20 and the Newport Buffalo 6. Good job, fellas. Good job so far, so good. Trojans taking the court here for the second period at Cumberland Valley. And we'll see, let's see, it's going to be Newport inbounding the ball. Now Rosenberry will inbound the ball for Newport. And he fired in here, is tipped away by the Trojans nicely. Here's Gessner. Faked it once, puts the shot up. It's good for three. Matt Gessner for three. Way to go, Matt Gessner. It's 23-6. What do you think, Coach? 23-6. This is McHenry. McHenry trying to take it on the wing over there. McHenry lost the handle himself. Now he picks it back up again. Spins it near wing here to Myers. Myers out in front over on the other side for Hoover. Here's McHenry for three. It's good. Chuck Henry gets three. And it's now 23-9. On court come the Trojans. Out here for Oxidine. Ox picking it back. Drew Gunderman's got it. Here's Ox with it. Ox taking it out in front here for Gessner. And Gessner still has it. Drops it back out here for Gunderman. Now Gessner got it. Gessner tries for 3 more. That's off the mark. And McHenry with the rebound. Firing it up court here, but it's going to go out of bounds. Off the hands of Mason Hoover. And so UDA will inbound the ball. Dylan Hoover back into the ball game for the Buffaloes. Here's Mace with it. Mace picking it up over there for Fultz. Skylar Fultz here for Gunderman. Gunderman for 3 more. It's good. Drew Gunderman is hot tonight. He picks up 3 more. Yep, Drew's got himself 11 points here in the ball game in the early going. 3 threes and a deuce, I believe it is. And this is McHenry. Lost the ball again. On the floor it goes. And let's see, they're going to say it went out of bounds off McHenry. So it'll be UD ball. 26-9 the score. 6:14 left here in the first half of the ball game. Up court comes Gessner. Over the timeline he goes here for Fultz. Fultz over there for that Mace. Zach looking inside. Nice pass inside. Here's Oxidine with it. Kind of trapped in there. Skylar Fultz has it. He'll drop it back. Here is Mace with it out. Mace with it out in front for Fultz. Skylar looking around. Nothing doing inside. So he'll bring it back outside. Set something up. Near wing. This is Oxidine. Mace acted like he was going to shoot it up and then didn't. There's Oxidine with it again. Ox picking it up back outside here now as the Trojans slow it down nicely. 5:25 left here in the first half. Myers out there guarding on a shot from inside, no good. Rebound comes down here to the how about there's going to be a foul called. A foul will be a hold foul called on Zach Mace. Wow. Looked to me like it could have been either way that time, but they give the foul to Zach. It'll be his first. The team's second. Hoover has it inside for Dylan Hoover. Dylan trying to make a move inside, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes right back there to Fultz. He'll give it up here for Gessner. Gessner stopping and popping. Wouldn't go that time. Ball comes loose, picked up in there by Myers. And Myers gives it over here to McHenry. 4:50 left here in the first half. 26-9 UD. Myers on the right wing. Back out front here. Hoover and Myers playing it. Inside he goes to Dylan Hoover. Dylan wants to back inside. Dumps it underneath here to Roush. His shot no good. Rebound picked off in there by Mace. And back come the Trojans. Zach Mace. Nice pass over there for, well, Mace has it back again. Here Mace trying to take it inside for 2. It wouldn't go. And Dylan Hoover has the rebound. Wanted Zach to get that one. Trojans a little bit cooling off here just for a second now, we hope. Over there for that McHenry. McHenry charges to the hoop and a blocking foul called. The bucket will count. Skylar Fultz will pick up the foul, I believe. Bucket's good. And it'll be a foul on Fultz. It'll be his first, the team's third. And we've got 4:05 left here in the first half. As McHenry goes to the line to shoot 1 rather. His shot was good. So he was shooting 1. And timeout momentarily called here while Ox tightens up the boot. He's ready. And back comes Gessner with it. 4 minutes remaining in the half. 26-12. Trojans by 14. Here's Fultz. Back outside. Ox for 3. It's good. Oxidine for 3 more for the Trojans. And it's 29-12. McHenry with it. Plays it inside here for Mason Hoover. Mason looping over there for McHenry. McHenry, near wing, he comes here for Myers. Myers goes to put a shot up. It's blocked away nicely by Gessner on the floor. Picked up by Gunderman now. And Drew will bring it near wing here for the Fultz. For the Fultz, no, for Skylar Fultz. Not the Fultz. It's not like there's a couple of Fultzes out there. This is our Fultz. Way to go. Here's Gessner with it. Gessner inside here. Fultz has it. Top of the circle. Oxidine with it. Trojans playing a very deliberate ball game here now, as Mace has, Mace had it here for Oxidine. Ox picking it up, shooting it up for two. It is no good. Rebound tipped around in there, and up court comes Mason Hoover with it. Mason stopping, dropping it back here for McHenry. McHenry picks up the dribble, bounces it inside for Hoover. Hoover forces a shot up, and I mean forces a shot up, knocks people down, and didn't get the shot to go anyway. Here's Drew Gunderman on there for Mace. Mace back here for Gunderman. Gunderman for three more. Yes, it's good. Drew Gunderman for three more for UDA. It's 32-12, a 20-point margin with 2:18 remaining here in the first half of the ball game. And timeout, full timeout called by the Newport coach. And we've got 2:13 remaining here in the half, and UDA up by 20. Trojans are back on the court as the Newport Buffaloes will inbound the basketball now. They have a new guy in here, 22 is Lehman for Newport. He comes into the ball game. I think he's the only additional player now. Everybody else, I think, has been in here. McHenry, inside he goes to Myers. Myers, turnaround jump shot, good for two. Myers gets two. 32-14. Inside of 2 minutes to play now here in the first half. Here's Gunderman, dropping it over there for Mace. Mace will take it back outside now. Trojans really using up some clock here, making some good plays and good shots, mainly from 24 feet out, but nevertheless. Gunderman, near wing, he comes. Here's Gessner, penetrating but spinning it off here for Mace. Mace back out here for Gessner. Here's Oxidine. Ox taking it in, puts it up, blocked away by the Buffaloes. Back with it they come with a pass over there and a shot put up, no good. Return shot put up by Phillips, or Lehman rather. Lehman, yep. Lehman gets two. 32-16, they've cut the Trojan margin in half now. Here's Oxidine with it. Ox near wing over here for Fultz. Fultz picks up the dribble, gives it back here for Oxidine. Ox over there for Gessner. Matt Gessner will take it back out here. 38 seconds remaining in the half. Here's Fultz back for Oxidine. Oxidine holding it back here. Fultz has it. Fultz from outside for three. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down here nicely to Mace. Mace with a couple of dribbles. Wanted to put it back up again. Couldn't do it. Gets it over there for Drew Gunderman. Gunderman all tied up out here. And then they got a charge foul on Drew Gunderman. Drew raised the elbow trying to get Myers off his back. And he gets called for a charge. Back in there for Newport. McHenry comes off, and I think he is hurting on that thumb. At any rate, Roush is back in there, as is Coons for UD. Clock down 8 seconds, 7 seconds, and now winding it down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Here's a pass on the near wing for three, no good, or for a shot by three, no good. And that's going to do it. A big, big first half. Look at this team walking off here kind of dejectedly, I would say. At any rate, at the end of one half of this ball game, it is UDA 32 and the Newport Buffaloes 16. Back to the second half in just a moment. Well, as you can see, the boys are back, and UDA will have the advantage of inbounding the basketball to begin the second half. First half of the ball game, the Scoreboard over here tells us that Drew Gunderman had 14 points in that first half. Trojans picking up 32 totally. Drew had 14 of them. Here's Mace. Taking it back out here. It's chipped away. Picked up in there by that McHenry for two. It is no good. Ball comes back here to Mace. Mace will drop it back over there for Gessner, and Gessner starts it down the right wing side. Gessner picking it back here for Oxidine. Oxidine wants to take it inside, stops, puts an 8-footer up, a little bit short, tapped around in there, and on the floor it goes, picked up by Fultz. Back out here for Gessner. Gessner near wing here for Oxidine. Ox for three. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down here to that Dylan Hoover. Trojans certainly have quieted the Newport crowd down, and that's how we like it here now. That's for sure. Here's a shot from outside for three. That's good. Look out now. Look out. That was that Mason Hoover for three. 32-19. Here's Mace to get two of those back. Nope. Yes. Yes. Zach Mace for two. Way to go. I think that's the first 2 points of the ball game for Zach. And no, he has 4 points. Nice scoreboard here. I'll show it to you when they give a timeout. Here's Dylan Hoover. Near wing it comes over here for Roush. Roush steps back for two. It's good. Well, Roush gets on the boards for two. It's 21-34, 34-21. Mace again with it, standing out in front. Over there for Gessner. Here's Gessner inside to Mace. Mace on the wing, Oxidine. Fultz. Here's Fultz. Schuyler wants to take it in, and he is held before the shot. Foul will be on Dylan Hoover. And for Hoover, it will be his second. Trojans inbounded here for Fultz. Now back to Gessner. Gessner steps up with a 17-foot shot a little bit off to the left. Roush with the rebound. And back comes Mason Hoover near wing. This is Myers. Myers taking it inside for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Gessner. Gessner hustling back with it. Stopping. 16-foot try. Blocked away. Dylan Hoover with it. Quick pass up court here for McHenry. McHenry is fouled, and he will go to the line shooting two. So all of a sudden now it's 21-34. The Newport has scored 5. The Trojans have scored 2 here in the early going of the third quarter. First shot by McHenry is good. 34-22, the margin down to 12. And his second shot is also good. So we're down to 11 now. It's 34-23. And whereas it was all UD in the first half, we hope that can maintain that here. Now here's Fultz picking it up, has it blocked away, but picked up over there by Oxidine. You got to get one of these guys to hit a tray. Maybe that'll stir them up. Fultz with it. Near wing here comes for Gessner. Gessner was tempted, then he goes inside with it instead. Now back out. Here's Gessner for three. It's off the mark. Return shot put up and in by Schuyler Fultz. Schuyler come charging in there and put the ball in for UDA. Way to go, Schuyler. 36-23. Hoover with it. He's taking it over inside. Shot put up, no good. Rebound comes down this way. Who's got it? Well, it's going to be back out here for Hoover again for three more. Mason Hoover for three more. It's 26-36. The margin down at 10 now. Inside, tapped away. Coming back off here for Fultz. Fultz taking it, trying to take it inside. It goes off the leg of Myers and out of bounds. And let's see. Timeout called by UDA. They'll take a full timeout. And with 4:21 remaining here in the third, it's now UDA 36 and Newport 26. UD timeout is over. The Trojans will be inbounding the basketball here now as Gunderman gets ready to inbound it for the Trojans. Does so back here for Gessner. Here's a shot from outside by Coons. It's good for 3 off the glass by Jared Coons. 39-26. Jared comes in there and hits a 22-footer. Good job, Jared Coons. Back with it comes Mason Hoover. Dumps it inside there for Roush. Roush takes it to the paint and hold everything. We got what? Got a foul called on Coons, I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, 21. Jared Coons picks up a hold foul. Here's Myers again with it, dropping it back here for McHenry. McHenry steps up looking for a couple. No good. Rebound comes down here to Gessner. Gessner tried to spin it inside, pushes it right over there for Coons. Coons will take it back out. Matt Gessner doing a good job to maintain his possession of that ball. Here's a pass inside for Mace. He's fouled. Foul will be on Roush, and Zach Mace will go to the line for UDA. He'll be shooting 2. Good move inside, good passing inside that time to get the ball in there to Zach. And then when Zach went to put it up, he was hammered, and he's going to shoot 2. First one, good. Right down the chute, 40 points. 40th point for UD. It's 40-26, 3:41 left here in the third. And let's see if Zach can get another one. Nope, not that time. Rebound comes down to Roush. He'll drop it back here for Hoover. And up court come the Newport Buffaloes. Oh, near steal. It was almost stolen away by Zach Mace. Anticipating the pass and coming up there and knocking that out of bounds was the Zacher. Way to go, Zach. Myers will inbound it again. Fires it back here for that Mason Hoover. Hoover with Oxidine guarding on him over there for Myers. Myers inside he goes to Dylan Hoover. And Dylan tried to loop it inside, but the ball came loose. Picked up in there by the Newport Buffaloes, however, and McHenry has it for Myers. 3:12 left in the third. Shot put up, no good. Rebound tapped around, and McHenry puts a left-handed shot up and in. Good. McHenry putting the ball back for UD. Oxidine with it on the other end of the court. Here's Gessner back here for Coons. Coons for 3 more. It's good. Jared Coons gets his second tray. It's 43-28. UD by 15. And back. Well, I'll tell you, the shooting here has been terrific so far for UDA, to say the least. Hoover inside he goes to Roush. Roush turnaround shot is no good. Rebounded nicely in there to Mace, who'll drop it back here for Gessner. Gessner up court with it for the Trojans over the wing. Oxidine backing it out a little bit inside to Mace. Mace takes it to the hoop for 2. It's out of the reach of everybody, and Myers has it. That one popped up. I'm not sure what happened to that one from Zach, but must have been partially blocked or something. Oh, here's a charge foul, no call. Roush for 2, no bucket. Another shot now. This will be a foul. This will get you a foul. Ref wants a tie-up. The Trojans want a tie-up. What are they going to call it? They want a tie-up in there for sure. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul. Foul is going to be on number 21 or whatever. But I don't think that's on Jared Coons. But I'll tell you what, Mason Hoover will go to the line. But at the way Coons and Mace were reacting there wasn't a doggone attaboy. Thank you, sir. Anyway, there wasn't a foul there. It was a legitimate tie-up, but they had to call something. The refs conferred and said, yeah, we better call something on these guys. They're hot. Second shot, good. Made 1 for 2. 29 or 28. Well, I'm not sure now. 29-43, I guess it is. The clock a little goofy here. One number burned out on it. But anyway, here's Gessner for Gunderman. Gunderman hot as a pistol in the first half. Here's Oxidine trying to move it inside, puts a shot up and in, good for 2. Matt Oxidine rolling off the right baseline and put it home for 2. Way to go, Matt. 45-29. A minute 40 left here in the third quarter. In here for Roush. Back outside it comes. McHenry over the wing there for Myers. For 3. It's no good. Rebound goes back this way. Hoover had it, but it's tipped loose, picked up over there by McHenry. He'll spin it back here, and it's picked off by Oxidine. Ox taking it up the court. Looks to go to the hoop for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped away. Picked up out here by Hunter. Drew Gunderman for three. Drew Gunderman, after all that action, Gunderman gets a three. And it's a 19-point lead back again for the Trojans. 48-29. Timeout called by Newport. And the crowd from UD really letting the boys hear it. 1:03 remaining in the third quarter. It's 48-29 up Berdolphin. Back in just a moment. Wow. Timeout is over, and the Newport Buffaloes will inbound the ball. It'll be Myers inbounding here for Mason Hoover. Well, Mason's got it. Inside of a minute to play here in the third now. Down to seconds to play here in the third. 55 seconds to be exact. Here's a looping pass inside, looking for Roush. Ball came loose. They are going to be picked up here by the Trojans. Now Roush has, Hoover has it back again, and he has it stolen away, and it's going to be a charge foul called on the Mason Hoover. Hoover will pick up the charge foul. 2-3 with a charge. Yes, sir. And that's going to come with 43.5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And UD will inbound the ball. Dylan Hoover checks out of the ball game now for Newport. And Skylar Fultz back in there for UDA. He will be replacing Anson Amour, who was in the ball game. I'm sorry I didn't pick Anson up that time, but he comes back out now as Skylar Fultz back in there for the Trojans. 38 seconds remaining here in the third. Across the timeline goes Gester here for Fultz. Fultz looking. Fultz will bounce it over there for Coons. Coons bounces it back here for Oxidine. Ox out in front. Clock down to 23 seconds. Ox taking it up. Had it blocked out of there. Picked up by Gunderman. His shot off the glass, no good. Ball comes back down here with 14 seconds remaining. And stolen away nicely by Oxidine. Great steal from Myers by Oxidine. Ox stops, puts it back here for Gessler, and then he'll walk with it. Matt takes that little stutter step sometime, and he got called for the walk with just 5.4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And Newport will inbound the ball. McHenry getting ready to inbound the ball for the Buffaloes. Zach Markle comes into the ball game for UDA here. There's a long pass down the court. It's going to be intercepted by, well, knocked out of there with 4 seconds remaining. Skylar Fultz doing a good job to knock that one out of there. It was pass intended for Myers, but Skylar come up there and knocked it out for UD. So there's exactly 4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Tapped away nicely by Coons. Coons has a chance. It's no good at the buzzer. Oh, Jared missed the layup, but a great third period comeback here for the Trojans, who had looked for a while now like Newport was going to put a move on them, and they did, got it down to 10. But the Trojans now, after a blistering second half of that third quarter, have the lead back up to 19, and we'll be right back. Fourth quarter about to get underway here at Cumberland Valley, and the Newport Buffaloes will inbound the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And they pop it back here. Lehman is in the ball game, number 22 for Newport. That's him on the left wing. Well, now he's changed positions. Here is Myers, lost the handle, rolls it back here for McHenry. McHenry from way outside for three. That is no good, and it bounces back down here, though. The Mace has it. Picked up in here by Gessner, and Gessner bringing it back up the court for the Trojans. Swinging it here for Mace. Zach for Fultz. Here's Gunderman. Oxidine back outside for Gessner. Gessner back for Oxidine. Ox went for that walk. So the two Trojans in a row have done that little bit of just a little delay in there. You know what I mean? And so they turn it over. Thus far in the ball game now, Gunderman has 17 points and Oxidine has 9. Gessner has 7. Inbound play comes down over here now for number 5. We'll find out who this is here in just a moment. Shot from outside for 3 is good. That was that Hoover, Dylan Hoover, or Mason Hoover rather, for 3 more. Mason is the leading scorer for the Buffaloes at this point. He has 14 points in the ball game. Here's Gunderman with it. Gunderman goes right back to Oxidine. Ox tried to put the shot up, and a foul will be called. A foul will be on Mason Hoover, I believe. And that should send Matt Oxidine to the foul line. He will be shooting 2. Well, they give the foul to foul is on Dylan Hoover, they said. All right, and here's Ox shooting 2. Here's his first shot. It is no good. He'll shoot 1 more. Matt's looking to give the Trojans their 49th point if he can put this one in. And second try, no good. That's right back here to Oxidine though, and then let's see, they'll sling it back for Fools. Trojans again using some time to set something good up. Here's Ox trying to go inside with it. Push foul called. We'll send Oxidine to the line 1 more time. And they're going to call it an intentional foul. No, they're not. Nope, not an intentional foul. And so Oxidine will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Here's Matt's first shot, and it is good. Well, that's better. Matt with his second trip in the last minute and missed the first 2, made this one. Well, let's see if Matt can redeem himself now by putting this one in too. Second try, looks good from here. It is good. 50-32, Trojans by 18, 6.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Up court they come, near wing. Find out who 5 is here in a second. This is McHenry, stolen away nicely in there by Gessner. Gessner with a looping pass here for Oxidine. Had it looped out of his hand. Shot put up. It's good. Ox will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. Great passing again by that Matt Gessner over here to Matt Oxidine, and Ox put it in. 52. Ox looking to get his 14th point. He shoots 1 for 3. It's good. Ox has 14 on the night. The Trojans have 53. 53-32 now. It's a 21-point lead. Clock down to 6:08 and so forth. Ooh, near steal out there. Shot from outside again for 3 is good. Well, we can let Mason Hoover shoot a 3 every 4 or 5 minutes. That's not going to hurt anything. Makes Mason's game look better, however, that's for sure. Here's a pass over to wing. Back outside they come with it. How about that? Gessner driving it right down the lane. Here's Gessner for 3. That's off the mark, perhaps picked up in there by Hoover. Then he passes it all the way down here, and then a foul will be called on Gessner. And that's going to send Mason Hoover to the line, shooting 2. His first shot, no good. Mason will be shooting 1 more. Roush back into the ball game. He'll replace number 5, who I never did get a name for. Number 5 was Dobbins. He checks out of the game. Mason Hoover, second try, no good. Rebound comes down here to Dylan Hoover. Dylan fakes once, puts a shot up, no good. Nice rebound there by that Skylar Fultz. And back come the Trojans. Gessner near for Mace. Mace has his pass intercepted by Mason Hoover for 2. Yeah, Mason rather just anticipated that pass. He's chasing down Oxidine over there, and I mean chasing him down and out of bounds it goes. How about that play? How about that call, folks? Matt does that a lot. He'll go over there and throw himself out of bounds like that, right? Yeah, right. Good grief. I don't know now. A little timeout here coming. I think Coach Calnon might want to put a sub or 2 in here sometime and find out what's going on here in case these Newport Buffaloes have some nefarious idea of this ball game now. They're trailing 53-37, 5:13 remaining, and we'll be right back. UD timeout is over, and back up the court come the Trojans. Near wing over here. 22 is new into the ball game. is Lehman. He was in there before. Shot put up no good. Mace with the rebound. Back over here for Gessner. Matt Gessner for Mace. Zach out here for Fultz. Fultz looking inside, nothing doing there. Here's Gunderman. Gunderman back here for Oxidine. Here's Gessner. Gessner winds it inside, brings it back out for Drew Gunderman. Gessner with it again. Myers guarding on him. They push it back for Fultz. He'll drop it back here to Gessner. 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. Here's Mace for Fultz. For Drew Gunderman. Gunderman for Oxidine. Ox picking it up, goes over to wing. Fultz. Bounce pass back here for Oxidine. Ox taking it in, puts the shot up, in good for two. Ox with the left-handed layup, good for two, 55-37. Trojans wasting some time down now. Inside of 4 minutes to play in this first PIAA playoff game. Here's the ball on the floor, picked up in there by Myers. Myers will take it down the paint, runs over a man. Fultz takes the charge. Meyer takes the foul. And the Trojans will inbound the ball. Look at these guys. These guys are beaten for sure. Myers coming up court. Yep, they're a defeated outfit. Now 55-37, of course. Score explains that move, but nevertheless, this is Mace. We'll stay back a little bit and see what's happening underneath. Fultz for Oxidine. Ox bouncing it back there for Gunderman. Pushing it here, wing Mace. Oh, nice pass underneath there for Gessner. And then he'll go underneath for Mace. Mace's shot blocked away. Picked up by Mace, however. Roush with a good block on that attempt by Zach. Here's a 19-foot attempt. No good. Rebounded in there to McHenry, who comes up court with it. Looping it over there for Mason Hoover. Then picked up in there by 22, no foul. Look at that, stepping in there for Oxidine. Ox, another foul, no call. Well, the refs quit too. All right, here's Oxidine with it. Ox taking it out front. Near wing here for Drew Gunderman, had it tapped out of his hands, and they're going to say Drew lost it as Myers tipped it out of there. And we've got number 55, Dylan Hoover, coming back in there. He'll replace Lehman, number 22. 2:44 remaining in the game. I'll show you the clock here in just a second. McHenry over here for Myers. Myers from outside for three. No good. There's that Dylan Hoover for two. It's good. And we've got 2:34 left here in the ball game. Hoover will go to the line shooting one. Foul was on Drew Gunderman, his third. And first and only shot is no good. Ball tipped over there, picked up by Gessner for UDA. Gessner bringing it down the court for the Trojans here for Mace. Mace with Roush guarding on him, dropping it over there for Fultz. Fultz picking it up out here for Oxidine. 2:15 left in the ball game. Here's Ox. Taking it over there for Skylar Fultz. Skylar has it knocked out of his hands. No foul called. Clock stops with 2:08 remaining in the ball game. Coons will come into the ball game to replace Skylar Fultz for UDA. Skylar's played a good ball game tonight while he's in there. Well, there's a foul, no call. Here's Coons with it. Jared tapped out of his hands by Dylan Hoover. Coons with it again, dropping it back there for Mace. Mace with Roush on him. Mace lost the handle. Near wing it comes here for Coons. Coons for two. It's no good. Rebounded by Roush. And back up comes that Mason Hoover. Mason might set up a three. He's going to try another three. No good that time. Ball tapped around, comes over here to Mace. And Mace will take it up court for UDA. Mace taking it all the way inside. Lost the handle. It's knocked out of there by Dylan Hoover with 1.5 minutes remaining in this first ball game here at Cumberland Valley, and it has been a Super Bowl game for UDA. Trojans wanting to pick up their third win of the season against Newport. Last time Newport, of course, taking us to a 2-point win in overtime. Here's Gunderman taking it right inside, puts a shot up. It's good. And Gunderman will go to the line, shooting one. If Drew can get this one in, he can pick up his 20th point of the ball game. Foul was on Dylan Hoover, fourth foul for Dylan. One shot by Drew, good. He gets himself his 20-point ball game. 1:18 left in the game. 58-39. Myers inbounds it there for that Hoover. These guys are mostly sophomores and juniors on Newport's team, and there's I think 3 seniors, but I'm not sure all 3 of them play. But anyway, here's another 3-point attempt. That's no good. Rebound gets tapped over the near wing over here. It's going to stay down here. I know it's going to be UDA ball. 1 minute remaining. 1:01 remaining in the game. And the Trojans will inbound the basketball with a minute remaining. UD wants this game a lot. They have played that way all night long. Played like with great desire. Knew this one wasn't going to stymie them. Here's Gunderman. 48 seconds remaining in the ball game for Gessner. Gessner taking it in. Backing it back off over here for Mason, and Gessner has it back for Gunderman. Gunderman across the court he goes. And timeout called by UDA. Trojans call time. 36 seconds left here in the ball game, and some subs coming in for UD. I'm sure we'll be right back. Trojans send out Green, Amor, Robinstein, Pianovich, and Zach Markle into the ball game for UD. Amor inbounding, I think. Yep, inbounds it back here for Robinstein, over here for Amor. Amor. Hansen would like to take it in and get in the books, as they all would. They drop it back here for Amor. This is Green. Green taking it inside. He's tripped up, and Green might get to go to shoot a couple. Let's see how many fouls they have. No. Yes. Yeah. Jason Green will go to the line, shooting a big 1-and-1. Substitutions coming in there for Newport. We won't really worry about them too much. 20 seconds remaining. Green can give us our 59th point and make it a 20-point differential. First shot, it's good. Way to go, Jason Green. He gets on the books, or in the books. And let's see if he can put 2 in and give us our 60th point. His second try is no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled in there too. Newport, 14 seconds remaining. Do not foul, don't do anything, let them shoot. Inside they go, they drop it back here, inside again, turnaround shot, no good. Ball tipped over this way, down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The Trojans have won the opener of the District 3 playoff by a final score of UDA 59 and the Newport Buffaloes 39. What a super win here tonight after these Buffaloes came in here looking to upset the Trojans for sure. And wow, they almost did it once at UD, but the Trojans would not be denied tonight. A big 20-point victory for UDA. So they'll move on. Friday or Saturday, they're playing somebody somewhere, and we'll find out and be there. Congratulations to Coach Calnon, his coaching staff, and every one of these ball players now, because they really did one heck of a job out here tonight against these Newport Buffaloes. So Trojans certainly came to play. They took the air out of the Buffaloes pretty early in this one, and it was just hanging on there for the Buffaloes the rest of the way out. The only biggest scare came with the Trojans with about a 14-point lead or 16-point lead maybe in the third period. And the Newport Buffaloes look like they might come out of the halftime trying to make a game out of it. They got it down to 10, and the Trojans look a little shaky, but Coach Calnon called time, got everything settled down. They come back and started to hit again, and the machine was running. Again, they took the scoreboard off, but it was 59-39. Again, the Trojans limit a team to under 50 points, and for the second time in a row have limited a team to under 40 points, defeating Millersburg in the last Tri-Valley game, and they only came up with 39 points, I believe it was. So, good ball game, and we'll catch you at the next District 3 ball game. See you then. Good night. Well, good afternoon, all you Trojan fans. This afternoon, the Trojans have come down here to Central Dauphin to play the Tubal-Hawken ball club. Find out what they are here in just a second. Anyway, the co-captains this afternoon for this ball game are all the senior boys on the team. That's Drew Gunderman, Zach Mace, Skylar Fultz, and Matt Oxidine. So Trojans coming in here with a record almost equal to Tubal-Hawken, but we're not sure exactly how the Tubal-Hawken boys, what kind of a league they have and what kind of basketball they play. They have a couple of scorers on here on their ball club that could give the Trojans fits this afternoon, but likewise, so do we. If we're hot, we're on. If we're not, well, hey, there's always tomorrow. Anyway, we'll see here now as the teams are getting set for the opening tip-off coming up in about 3 minutes, and look for a big ball game out of these Trojans. We have certainly, as you can see, a different venue down here. Sitting in the stands sometimes gets a little crowded over there. As you can see, the stands are filling up here on the lower level, and so we're going to try it up here. The athletic director said, hey, there's a good spot, and we don't have the brightness of the windows to contend with shining in on the floor. So even the lighted, it's bright enough in here now that the lighted scorer's table doesn't even bother the video. So it should be a good afternoon, and let's see if we can put a good ball game together. We'll be back with the opening tip-off here in just one moment. The lineup's about to be introduced here. Players about introduced, and both teams called the Trojans. I remembered that now after I asked the young fellow that's taping for Tubal-Hawken. So anyway, we'll have the introduction of both Trojan ball clubs here in just a moment. Okay, the Trojans will be the visitors on the scoreboard. And it's a beautiful scoreboard, as you can imagine, here at this relatively brand new school. Matt Gessner introduced first for UDA. And number 30, Drew Gunderman. We need a big game out of Drew. Drew's got to be pouring in those threes again today, we hope. The Matthew Oxidine introduced third. The Trojans the other night when they played at a neutral field, playing those Newport Buffaloes, had a good sight down there at Susquehanna, or wherever we were. Where was that? Forget. But anyway, here's Skylar Fultz introduced finally for UD. So that'll be the Trojan lineup for the UDA Trojans. I guess when I say Trojans, I'll have to be a little more specific. Now we have the introduction of the ball players for the Tubal-Hawken. Tubal-Hawken will introduce first. 6'4" senior number 21, Brady Hogney, is introduced first. 5'11" now. Clifton Richardson is number 25. 6'2", did he say? I think it is Caesar. Yeah, it's spelled like Caesar, but they pronounce it Caesar, the fellow tells me here. And a fourth guy introduced, number 24, Gettle. And finally, the 6'5" big guy inside there, Andrew Pollock. And so we'll be ready to go here now in just one moment. National anthem first. So with 3 officials this afternoon again, of course, as we normally do in a playoff situation here. And the Trojans take the court. This is going to be a little weird, huh? Anyway, that's the way it is, and so we'll see what happens here now. It'll be Fultz tipping it off out here for UDA against number 40, Conte. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Trojan can get a good one off. Being tip controlled back here to that number 23, Caesar. Caesar looking around for something to develop, comes over in a wing. We'll pick the guys up as we go along, for sure. Here's that big guy inside, blocked off nicely. They pick it off now. A pass inside comes loose, picked up over here by the Tupelhocken. Call them the Toops, right? Can't call them the Trojans. Here's 42, stolen away almost, and then he picks it back up and puts it in anyway. That's a bucket by Pollock. He's their big guy. Andrew Pollock, and back come the Trojans with it now. Here is pass over here for Oxidine. Ox out in their front there for Fultz, and then over for Gessner. Matthew Gessner for Mace. Here's Mace, goes over in the wing. Fultz with it. We'll stay back and watch the play inside here. Fultz picks up the dribble, bouncing it there for Oxidine. Ox couldn't pop it. Here's Gessner picking up the dribble. Near wing, Fultz. Here is Gessner trying to take it inside, gives it back to Fultz. Outside it comes now for Oxidine. Near side here, Gessner. Gessner back out here. Here's a shot for 3. It's good. Drew Gunderman gets 3, and UDA on top, 3-2. Richardson inside here for that 21 is Hogney. Now they'll go in here. The ball tipped loose, picked up in here by the Trojans. Here comes Oxidine. Ox looking for 2. It's batted away off the shot. And on the other end of the court, they'll miss the shot. Return shot by Pollock puts the shot in. So the shot blocked up here. There's certainly the height advantage by 3 or 4 inches on the most part here for the Tupelhocken gang. No, nice bounce pass inside, but the ball came loose and it's picked up over there and out of bounds it goes. It's going to be red ball, they said. Upper Dauphin will inbound the ball. We have a rail here to contend with, but that shouldn't hurt us too much. It'll be inbounded on the side here by I thought it was going to be Gessner. Now Gunderman's going to inbound it for UD. Ball for Oxidine. Ox. Fultz. And now Gessner with it. And there for Fultz, or for Oxidine. Here's Gunderman. Oxidine. Pushing it there for Fultz. Schuyler. Back in. Here's ball comes loose off the hands of Oxidine. Picked up over there by 2-4. That's Gettle. Gettle with it again. 23 to Caesar. For 2-1 for 2. No good. Rebound tapped over this side. It's going to go out of bounds. It should be orange ball. It is. Upper Dolphins ball. Trojans trailing by 1, 4-3. 4:36. I'll show you the score next time we get a. It's one of these scoreboards that overhang the center of the court, so it's not always visible on the ends like they are in most of our gyms up home. Well, they are in all of our gyms up home. And anyway, here's Gessner. Bouncing it there, and Gessner has it back again. Gessner pulls up for 3 from outside. It's good. Gessner gets a big tray out of that one. 6-4 UD by 2. Pollock goes over in the wing over here for that Caesar. Here's 2-1 trying to take it inside. Couldn't do it. Ball comes loose. Picked up over there by Richardson. Richardson drops it inside, but it's picked up by the Trojans as Fultz comes away with that ball up here for Oxidine. Ox for Gunderman. Oxidine swings it into the corner. Here's Mace trying to take it inside. Lost the handle. Picked up over there by that 2-4 guy. He'll go to put it up. Can't do it. And it rolls back here for Pollock. His shot is good. And Andrew Pollock will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Foul was on Zach Mace, his first. There's your scoreboard. A little tilted up here due to the angle that we're at. Pollock at the line shooting 1. Andrew Pollock at the line to shoot 1. It is good. 7-6, Tupahocken back on top by 1. This is Gessner over here for Gunderman. Drew picking it up. Back here for Oxidine. Into the corner it comes. Mace back for Ox. Near side here for Gessner. Gessner wants to take it inside, drops it off nicely in there for Fultz for 2. Nice pass from Gessner to Fultz, and the Trojans on top 8-7. Hoggy over there for Pollock. On in front they come. Here's Pollock trying to take it in, had it stripped out of his hands, picked up by the Trojans, and back they come. This is Gessner, lost the ball, but comes over here right to Gunderman, who'll give it to Mace. Here's Drew Gunderman, near wing. Gessner with it. Inside it comes to Mace. Mace trying to make a move inside, puts a shot up and in, good for 2. Mace with a nice bucket on a nice move inside. And back comes Richardson. Oh, spin it over in the far wing. 21 looping it inside, threw it right out of bounds past the 23 Cesar. And the Trojans will take over. It's 10-7 UD with 1:58 left here in the first period. And up court come the Trojans. With a 3-point lead, could expand to 5. We can get a bucket here. Gunderman looping it inside with that pass that wants to go underneath, but then it's stolen away. Richardson picking that one off, and back comes Oxidine with it. Ox stopping over here for Mace. Mace forces his way inside for 2. It's good. A good steal by Ox after they had made the steal, and Zach Mace gets the bucket. 12-7 UD on the wing. Out in front, they'll go with it. Now 2-4 will take it inside, drops it inside, picked off by the Trojans, as right there was Coons to steal that one. Coons back into the game for the first time. Pass over there for Oxidine. Here is Gessner trying to make a move. Ox has got it out on top. Oxidine. And then a hold foul is going to be called on Richardson. Be non-shooting. UD will inbound the ball. First foul of the ball game for the Tupahocken. And UD will inbound the ball. Over in the wing it comes. 1 minute remaining in this first period. Here's Coons. Jared lost the handle. On the floor it goes. It's going to be tied up. It'll stay UD ball. Jared's got to hang on to it and get a little quicker out there now. Trojans will inbound the ball. Fultz checking back into the ball game now as Coons checks out for UDA. Skylar Fultz back in there. Trojans will inbound. Back here for Gessner. Matthew Gessner, Richardson guarding on him. Shot from the side for three. It's just in and out, no good. Rebound on the far side, controlled to the Trojans, but then they spin it back here, and Richardson has it, more or less in control of it. Richardson spinning around, dropping it inside there for Pollock. Pollock near wing. Gettle has it. Gettle over there for that 23 Caesar. Pollock again, clock down to 17 seconds. They'll play for the final shot. Hogney with it. Hogney taking it right in on the baseline, spins it across the wing. Outside it comes Richardson. Richardson steps for three. It is no good. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be controlled to the Trojans. 1.4. This is a long shot. Good if it goes. Wouldn't go. But the Trojans with an excellent first quarter here against Tupelhocken. It's the Trojans 12 and Tupelhocken 7. Well, back with the second quarter here in just a moment. So far, so good. Tupelhocken will inbound the ball to begin the second quarter now. Richardson with it here for the Tupelhocken Trojans. Inside, Polnick. Hogney stolen away by the Trojans. Picking it up here is Oxidine. Ox, far wing. Gessner has it, sets up for a three. Nope, no good. Rebound comes back here. It's going to be fired ahead here now, and 2-3 will go in for the shot. It's good. The bucket counts, and Drew Gunderman will pick up the foul, or is it going to be a charge foul? No, it's a charge foul. A charge foul called on number 23, Caesar. Gets the charge as the Trojans took that charge really well that time, and they get a break there. Up with it comes Gessner with Richardson guarding him. Over here, they swing it over in the far wing. Shot from over there is in and out. No good. Richardson with the rebound. Richardson coming up court with it. Drops it over in the wing. 2-4 is Gettle. Goes across to that Polnick. Shot from outside for three is good. It is a good one for that Hogney. It's 10-12. UD margin down to 2. Here's Oxidine taking it all the way in. Lifts it up. No good. Return shot put up and in by Mace. Zach Mace with the put back of the Ox layup attempt. And the Trojans lead 14-10. Oh, ball loose. Picked up in there. Oh, right on the baseline. Here is Richardson for two. It's good. Richardson for two. 14-12. UD by 2. No, stolen away. 21 for 2. It's good. And we're tied. All of a sudden, we're tied at 14 as the Trojans of Tupelhocken start to make some pressure moves in here. There's a ball looped ahead here now, and the Trojans throw it away again. 23 inside. Then they'll have to bring it back outside. Here's for shot for three. No good. Return shot put up. No good. And on the rebound, Drew Gunderman's got it for UDA. So all tied up now. That Trojan lead disappeared quickly. And here is the Trojans. Fulls. Inside here for Gunderman. Gessner, had it tipped away, picks it back up again. Here is Gunderman with it for UD. Picking up the dribble over here for Gessner. Matthew Gessner will take it in. Lost the handle again. Picked up in here by Fultz this time, dropping it back. Here's a shot from the side, blocked away by Richardson. And with a chance to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. No, second time in the ball game, I guess it would be. Here's Pollock for two, no good. Rebounded underneath there. They'll take it back outside for Pollock. Pollock looks for two more, no good. Rebound again. Going to be stolen away this time by the Trojans. Here's Gessner, and timeout's going to be called by the Trojans. They have the ball. There's 4:53 remaining here in the first half. And the Trojans and the Tupelhocken Trojans tied up at 14. Okay, it will be UD inbounding. This is Gessner for the Trojans with Richardson on him. Back here for Oxidine. Ox picks it up. Inside, they'll go to Fultz. Fultz standing back, puts a shot up and in. Good for 2. Skylar Fultz gives the Trojans a lead back now. It's 16-14 UDA by 2. Hogney coming up with it. Oh, wait a second. We got a foul called on 24. Gettle picks up the foul. He wonders what for, but he and Drew Gunderman got tangled up, and Gettle went to the floor, but he picks up the foul. It's the 3rd team foul for Hogney, or for Gettle. It's his 2nd. Up come the Trojans with a rush. Bouncing it right here for Fultz. Fultz is rejected. Back picked up here by Gessner. Inside here for Mace. Mace will take it to the hoop. Mace tries for 2. It's good. Zach Mace working his way inside very nicely that time. It's 18-14. The Trojans of Upper Dauphin by 2. Richardson over the wing here for Gettle. And Gettle back there. Faulkney over in the other wing. Caesar with it. He goes into the corner. Back outside to Gettle. Caesar. Over there for Richardson inside Pollock. Pollock wants to put the shot up. No, dumps it back outside. Here's a shot from outside for 3. No good. Rebounded right there nicely to Oxidine. And Matt will bring it up court. Here is Ox. Oh, just about. Yeah, he did lose it out of bounds. So they'll turn it over now. And Tubahaken with it. Richardson. He has Gettle on the right wing. Goes to Gettle. Richardson charging underneath there, but they couldn't get the ball into him. Shot from outside for 2 is no good. Rebound tipped around, and we're going to have a foul called on Gessner. Matt will pick up the personal foul as he jumped in looking for the rebound of that shot. For Matt Gessner, it'll be his first. For the team, it's our 2nd. Gettle inbounding it. They loop it inside for Pollock. Pollock for 2. It's good. Andrew Pollock got loose that time inside. Instead of passing it out, he put it up himself. Trojans lead by 2. 16-18. Here's Gunderman taking it to the hoop, looking for the reverse layup. It's good. Drew Gunderman got the reverse layup to go down. It's 20-16 UD by 4 again as Richardson brings it down the court. Over there for that Pollock. Pollock for Gettle. And then Caesar had it. And swing it over the other wing. Gettle there with it. Here's Pollock looking for something underneath. Nothing doing. Here is Hogney pushing it over on this side. Caesar with it. Caesar. Here's Richardson, wants to take it in. Shot blocked away nicely by the Trojans. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to be Tubahaken ball, but a nice defensive play in there by the Trojans. Coons reports back into the Upper Dauphin lineup now. 2:04 left in the half. Trojans 20-16. Here's Hogney. Outside he goes. Richardson stolen away nicely here by Gessner. Can Gessner put this one in? No, he's going to be fouled. Matt goes to the deck pretty hard. The foul will be on Richardson. And Matt Gessner will go to the line shooting 2. Matt to the line to shoot 2 for Richardson. It is his first. For the Tubahaken Trojans, it is their 4th team foul. First shot by Gessner is good. 21-16, Trojan margin back up to 5. Now let's see what Matthew can do with his second shot here. It is no good. Rebound tapped out here to Gessner now. Good rebound. Shot from the wing for 3. In and out, wouldn't stay down. Ball on the floor, tied up down here. On a tie-up, it's going to stay UD ball. All right, good hustle down here by the Trojans. It'll stay Upper Dauphin ball underneath their own basket with 1:47 left here in the first half. Gessner will inbound underneath the basket here by our, well, you can barely see him, but there he is right behind the net, sort of. Over in the wing, outside they'll come, near wing. Here's a drive and a shot put up nicely by Matthew Gessner with the bucket. 23-16 UDA. Hogney with it. Into the corner he goes to Caesar. Caesar out front. Gettle. Hogney, why was that not a walk? Whoa. Here's Gettle back here for Pollock. Pollock for Hogney. Hogney takes it inside. Has to push it underneath. Stolen away nicely by the Trojans. Picked up in here by Gessner. And Gessner will take it down the court with 1 minute remaining in the first half. Gessner has it tapped out of there. Richardson got a hand on it. It'll be UD ball. Inbound play coming off of Coons. Rubs it back here now for Gessner. Gessner is attacked by Richardson. Huh? No foul. Picked up in there by Fultz. Fultz dropping it back. Look at these two. Well, I'm telling you. Richardson, again, shot from outside for three is off the mark. Richardson with the rebound. And back comes Hogney with it. Hogney looping it right underneath there, and the ball came loose, picked up on the floor by Oxidine, who gives it to Fultz. We'll give it back to Ox. 27 seconds remaining. The Trojans will try to play it down, but boy, they've got to watch these quickness of some of these, especially Richardson out here. Here is Gessner, or Oxidine with it. Back here for Coons. Gessner with it. Back for Coons. Clock down to 7 seconds. Nice pass in here. Fultz outside it comes. Somebody's got to shoot one up here. Here's Oxley, and one up. No good. And that's going to do it as the buzzer goes to end the first half. But a great first half for UDA. The Trojans lead 23-16. It's summered open by 7 at the half. And we'll be back with the second half here in just one moment. Good job first half, boys. Way to go. Keep it up. Both teams are back, as you can see, for the second half action here now, and we're going to find out whether the Trojans kept some of that spirit going that they had in the first half. They really played well. Trojans will be on the far end of the court, of course, this half, so we'll see if that makes any kind of a difference. Shouldn't, we hope. Caesar will inbound the ball for the Tupelhocken boys here as we begin the third quarter. Here for Richardson. Richardson, the only non-senior on the starting five. The other guys are seniors. Richardson is a sophomore. Here's Pollock looking for two, blocked away, picked up in there. Let's see, it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay down here. Good block inside there by the Trojans, however. But it'll be Gettle inbounding the ball. Does so back there for that Hogney. Hogney trying to force it inside. Blocked away nicely in there by Fultz. And back come the Trojans. They have it knocked out of their hands. Picked up in here by Gettle. And Gettle will bring it back. Dropping it off on the baseline. We're going to have a charge foul will be called on Hogney, I guess it is. Or charge foul called on Gettle. It's his third personal foul. Inbound play comes in here to Gessner. Richardson guarding on him. Take it down here now. And they'll bounce it there for Gunderman. Gunderman looping it inside off the leg of Mace. It goes out of bounds. So the Trojans turn it over, and Gettle will inbound the ball for the Tupelhocken. This is Richardson. Over in the far wing. Near side here for Caesar. Here comes Hogney. Hogney trying to push it inside. Stolen away nicely. They break back 2-on-2. Here's Gessner looking for a two. No good. Rebounded in there to Caesar. And Caesar brings it up court. For the Trojans now, just a couple of opportunities here to expand that margin. Playing well inside. Here's Pollock, and he's fouled. The foul will be on Gessner. Matt, I think, will pick up his second personal foul. And to the line will go Pollock. He'll be shooting two. Gessner picks up his second. And Andrew Pollock at the line to shoot 2. Here's Pollock's first shot. It is no good. Pollock will shoot one more. Pollock's second shot is good. So he made 1 out of 2, makes it a 17-23 score. Now the margin down to 6 for UD. Here comes Mace, dropping it over there for Oxidine. Ox taking it down the court for the Trojans. Swinging it out here on the right wing for Gessner. Gessner picks it up for Fultz. Fultz with a nice drop pass inside. Hogney has it go out of bounds off of him, however, and it'll be UD ball. Hogney arguing that Mace might have tapped that one, but that was Brady Hogney who knocked that one out of there. And so UD will inbound. Gessner inbounding here for Fultz. Here is Oxidine. Ox plays it back for Gessner. Gessner for Oxidine. Ox going to take it right down and stops, pops. It is no good. Rebounded in here. Quickly they come up court. Here's a shot by Hogney for 2. It's good. Quick outlet pass there from Richardson to Hogney, and Hogney put it home. 23-19 now. Trojans haven't scored here in the period. We need to get a bucket. Here's Fultz with it. Inside for Drew Gunderman. He is blocked away. Another dump down here as says Caesar will take it down. Here's a shot put up. Good. No good, rather. And they'll bounce it over here now. A shot by, let's see who's got it. It's going to be Hogney for 2, and the Trojan lead is down to 2. And Trojans having one of those typically slow starts here in the third quarter. And we need to get settled down here now. Give it to Gunderman. Drew looking for something to develop. Drew spinning it back here for the Trojans over in the right wing. This is Oxidine. Ox loops it over there for Gessner. Inside it goes to Mace. Mace wanted to make a move, couldn't do it. Dribbles it out here for Oxidine. 23-21. Trojans by 2. Gessner leap pushes one up, but he's fouled. And Gessner will go to the line shooting 3, I believe. We'll see. No, maybe only 2. Wasn't sure, just 2. So let's see if Matt can take the lid off the bucket here for the Trojans in the third quarter. Here's Matt's first shot. It is good. Matt will shoot one more. 24-21. Let's see if Matt can put his second one in. It is no good. Rebound comes down there to Hogney. And he'll loop it over here for Caesar. Into the corner it goes. Gettle with it. Gettle for 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down here to Mace. Mace driving it back for UD. Pushing it back here for Gessner. Here's Drew Gunderman for 3. That's good for 3. Gunderman for 3. It's 27-21. Good bucket there by Drew Gunderman. And timeout called by Tobohaken. 4:25 remaining here in the third. Trojans got the lead back to 6 now. It's 27-21 UDA. Fan support extremely important, and Mr. Moore's got them going. Okay, timeout is over. It was a full timeout taken by the Tobohaken gang. And Tobohaken will inbound the ball. Caesar getting ready to do that. Running for Richardson. Richardson looping here, Pollock. Pollock near wing, they go. This is Hogney. Ooh, wanted to shoot a 2 and didn't do it. Over in the left wing, Caesar with it. Inside, tapped away nicely by the Trojans. Picked up in here. Great job that time by Oxidine to tap that one away, and the Trojans pick it up and come back up the court with it for Mace. Mace over there for Fultz. Schuyler back here for Ox. Ox steps up looking for two. It's good. Matthew Oxidine for a bucket from 18 feet out in front. 29-21, the Trojans with the biggest lead of the ball game. Now it's an 8-point margin. They'll bounce it over there for Caesar. Here comes Hogney with it. Hogney will pick it up. Back for swinging it over on the wing. Out in front, Hogney. This is Gettle. Richardson had it knocked out of his hands. On the floor it goes. They'll pick it up, bring it back over to the near wing. Here comes Pollock inside for two. It's good. Andrew Pollock gets two back for the Tubahocken boys. And back comes Oxidine. Ox with the ball. Still has it out in front now. He'll drop it there for Mace. Here's Fultz. Schuyler for three. It's good. Drew Gunderman for three. Gunderman hits a three. It's 32-23. The margin back to 9 for UD. Over in the far wing they go. This is Pollock. Hogney out in front. For three, no good. Rebound in there to Richardson. He puts a shot up. It's no good. He's fouled. And Richardson will go to the line shooting two. He'll be at the line shooting two. Foul was on number 34, Fultz, his first, team second. And the first shot by Richardson is good. 32-24. And Richardson will shoot one more. See what Clifton does with this one. It is good. Two good foul shots by that Clifton Richardson. Makes it a 32-25 ball game now as the Trojans loop it up here for Fultz. Across the court it comes. Ball tipped away. A long pass. They're pretty evil sometimes. Here's that Pollock guy back there for Caesar. Hogney, near wing. Gettle trying to take it inside. Cut off nicely there by the Trojans. Here's Gettle again with it for Hogney. Hogney goes inside to Richardson. Richardson shot. Good for two. Well, now they worked it inside, but that was a giveaway turnover that the Trojans should have never made up there, and that cost them. Here's Gunderman right over here for Oxidine. Ox taking it inside, and then we have a foul call. The foul will be on Gettle. It'll be his fourth rather. Gettle picks up his fourth personal foul, and he's going to check out of the ball game now. As in there comes number 40, LeConte comes into the ball game now. As Gettle picking up his fourth foul with 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Trojans inbound it. They swing it back here for Gunderman. 1:45 left in the third. Mace for Fultz. Fultz hands it off here to Oxidine. Ox out in front for Schuyler Fultz. Schuyler with it. Looking for something to develop. Got to get into the hands here of Mace for Gessner. Back there for Fultz. Fultz and Gessner. Ooh, nice pass inside here for Mace. Mace for two. Wouldn't go. A little bit off to the left. And a foul. Foul will be called on Schuyler Fultz as he went for the rebound that time. And Schuyler will pick up his second personal foul with 1:07 left here in the third. Trojans clinging to a 5-point lead, and Richardson of Tubahocken with the ball. 1 minute to play in this quarter. Now inside they go. The ball is tapped away, picked up in here by Gessner, who has some problems with it. The ball on the floor picked up by Fultz. Here's a quick pass down on the other wing. Now back outside it comes here for Oxidine. Trojans will settle it down. 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Schuyler Fultz. Oh, thought he had a man going underneath and didn't. Here's Mace. Oh, stolen away. This is Richardson looking for two. It's good. Clifton Richardson will not let the Trojans get a big lead here now. And up court they come with 20 seconds remaining. 32-29. That margin of 9 down to 3. Here's Gessner with it. 13 seconds remaining. Matt Gessner taking it in here down to 9 seconds. Trojans want to do something with it, that's for sure. They spin it back here for Oxidine. Ox tries to take it up. It is no good at the buzzer. So at the end of 3, the Trojans still leading. It's 32-29. The Trojans by 3 at the end of 3. And UD is going to have to pick it up here in the 4th, that's for sure. And we'll be back to see how they make out in just 1 minute. Trojans will have the ball to inbound here to begin the 4th period. And it's a 4th period for one of these teams for sure. Trojans with that 3-point lead. Here's Gessner for Mace. To Gunderman. Looping it inside for Mace for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around and out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay UD ball. But that time that alley-oop jobber that normally, well, works about 30% of the time, I guess. Just didn't go that time, so the Trojans very fortunately get the ball back. Right over in the wing here for Oxidine. Ox with Caesar guarding him. Here's Gessner. Matt taking it over here for Fultz. Fultz stopping and popping, a little short. Rebounded in there to Pollock. And back come the Tupelhocken gang. This is Hogney. Tupelhocken with a chance to get to within 1 of the Trojans. Over in the wing. Oh, the ball's going to be lost out of bounds. I'll tell you, Trojans have got to make some hay on these turnovers now as that ball eludes Caesar. And we have an official timeout over here for something. I don't know what exactly. Clock might be getting goofy, maybe. 7:19 remaining in the game, and the Trojans inbound the basketball as we're ready to get back to play. Here is Gessner. Richardson guarding on him. Inside it goes, tapped away, picked up by Richardson. Quick looping pass ahead here, and he's going to lose it out of bounds. I'll tell you, if the Trojans get tied or go behind here, it's not going to be the fault of the Tupelhocken gang. It's going to be our own fault. We were giving it away, and the Trojans, or the Tupelhocken Trojans, give it right back, and we are not doing anything with it at the moment. So let's see what we can do. Here's Fultz. Fultz picks up the ball here for Gunderman. Trojans need to hook a 3 or get some kind of a play going inside that we can get some points here. Fultz again with it. Back here for Gessner. Gessner dumping it over there for Mace. Mace tries to make a move inside. Puts the shot up and in. Good. He's fouled. Now that's what we needed. And that's what senior Zach Mace just got us. A good bucket on a good move inside. The foul was on number 40, LeConte. He picks up his first. And let's see if Zach can get 3 out of this. And here it comes. And it is no good. Rolls off to the left side. Picked up in there by Hogney. Hogney down the court. This is Richardson. Loops it inside there for Polnick. Pollock back outside. Hogney. Hogney winding it on the baseline, and a foul will be called on Mace. Be none shooting. Some of the Tupelhocken crowd over here cheering because they finally got a foul called on UD, but hey. Trojans by 5, 6:20 left in the game. For 3, no, 2, for 2. Hogney for 2. Trojans lead back to 3. 34-31. Here comes Oxidine with it, with Caesar on him. Ox has it. Jumps it over there for Fultz. Schuyler looking inside. Nice pass inside here for Mace. Mace makes some moves, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded in here to that Hogney. And back again come those Tupelhocken guys. Hogney stopping. Gives it back over there for that Polnick, and then inside it goes. Here's Richardson. Oh, my. Right inside was the Caesar. 34-33. The Trojans by 1 with 5:35 left in the ball game. Time back in now as the Trojans will inbound the basketball. A lot of pressure being put on UD now. And we'll see how they make out. 5.5 minutes, 5:35 to be exact. The Tupahocken by 1, or Tupahock trails by 1. They'll pass it back here now for Gunderman. Drew Gunderman will take it up court. Hogney guarding on him. Hogney making a steal, reaching in. Another steal. Gunderman on the floor with it. And a foul's going to be called on Hogney, much to the dismay of all of the fans here from Tupahocken. So the Trojans, you could just see that one coming that time, and UD will inbound the ball. For Hogney, it's his first. For the team, it's their 5th. Trojans have 4, so fans can't complain too much about that, I guess. Here comes Gessner down the court, stopping for the 19-foot shot, blocked away. Picked up in here by Hogney. Hogney coming back with it for Tupahocken. Tupahocken picks it up over there, and they go on the left wing. Spinning it here. Hogney with it. You'll want to make a move. Tries to fake it once, puts the pass back outside for Caesar. Over in the wing. Here's Hogney for 3. It's 2 for 2. And for the first time since the beginning of the ball game, Tupahocken has a lead, 35-34. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go. This is Oxidine. Over the wing for Gunderman. Trojans got to get a shot to go here now. This is Mace. Back here for Gessner. For 3. Just in and out. Wouldn't go. Rebounded down here to Hogney, and timeout called by the Tupahocken gang with 4:20 remaining in the ball game. Tupahocken by 1, 35-34. They will have the ball when we get back. All right, timeout is over. Caesar will inbound the ball for the Tupahocken boys. Back here for that Richardson. Richardson spins it over here. LeConte has it. Bounces it inside for Richardson. Richardson pushing it over there for a pass. They go outside with it. LeConte over there for that Pollock. Pollock. One to move it inside. Drops it right underneath there. Fake shot. Shot put up. Blocked away. And then a foul. Why was there no foul on that? Why was there no foul on 21? Hogney. No foul. Wow. But the Trojans get the ball back and have a chance to regain the lead if we can go up court and get something. Now we've scored 2 points so far in the quarter. Oxidine for Fultz. Here is Mace. Mace dropping it over there for Oxidine. Here's Gunderman for 3. Nope, wouldn't go. Rebound comes right down there now, and see when you start missing those kinds, which of course are tough shots, but earlier on they were going in. And now somehow or another they have eluded us. Here's Caesar. Hogney over in a wing over there on the baseline. Pollock. Caesar with it. Trying to go inside. Shot. No good. Return. Good. Caesar for 2, and the Trojans trailed by 3, 37-34. And back up court they come. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. Trojans trailing by 3. Here's Oxidine for Fultz. Gunderman. 2:35 left. Here's Drew Gunderman. Nice pass underneath there for Fultz. Blocked out of there by Pollock. And back come the Trojans of Tupahocken. And when I say back they come, back they are coming for sure. Here's Pollock. Tried to take it inside. Stole it away on the floor. Picked up by UD. Trojans with opportunities, but just can't get the lid off the bucket up there. We had 32 to begin this period. We have 34 now. This is Oxidine. Ox taking it and dropping it here for Gunderman. Drew with Hogney guarding on him. And we got a timeout called by Upper Dauphin. We're down to 1:51 left in this ball game. Trojans trailing by 3. We will have the ball when we come back. Timeout is over and back we come now. Keep an eye on the clock. 1:45 left here. 3-point ball game. Here's Fultz. Somebody's got to drive one in or something here. We got to... Yep, stolen away. Richardson coming back, looking for 2. He's fouled. His shot didn't count, but Richardson will go to the line, shooting 2. With 1.5 minutes remaining. Foul was on Gessner, his 3rd, but with 1.5 minutes remaining, that's inconsequential. Doesn't matter much. First shot, no good. 37-34. Let's hope he misses this when we get the rebound, go down and score. His second try is good. 38-34. It's a 4-point margin now. Oxidine down the court for UDA. Take it all the way down over here for Fultz. Fultz drops it inside here for Mace. Mace wanted to make a move, couldn't do it. Fultz from outside for 3. It's good. Skylar Fultz for 3, and timeout called by Upper Dauphin. The Trojans are back to within 1 with 1:11 remaining. It is 38-37. And what a big bucket that was by the big guy, Skylar Fultz. We'll be right back with the final 1:11 remaining in this ball game. Trojans go man here with the Trojans of Tupahawken. Inside, they'll play it back here now for that Hogney. Hogney up court. Big possession for both teams. Trojans defensively, Tupahawken offensively. 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Hogney with it. He's fouled. And it'll be Gettle going to the line, shooting, or will he? No, he won't. It's only the 6th foul. 57 seconds remaining. Caesar will inbound for Tupahawken. And we have timeout here called momentarily. Trojans are going to send Coons into the ball game. Fultz will check out for UDA. And it'll be Caesar inbounding the ball. 57 seconds. Right inside he goes here. Shot put up. No good. Rebounded to the Trojans. And the Trojans now in the driver's seat with 50 seconds remaining, providing we can get the clock down and then score. So I'm not sure what the strategy will be here. Here's Coons with it over here for Gunderman. Gunderman loops it over there for Oxidine. Ox dropping it back on the wing. Shot from outside here. And a foul call to be a 3-point foul. And Gessner to the line for UDA. Matthew Gessner at the line with 34 seconds remaining. The Trojans trailing by a point. And Gessner shooting 3. The foul was on Richardson, his 3rd. So the Trojan flames still flickering out here. First shot, good. They're tied up at 38 all. 38-38 with 34 seconds remaining. See if Matt can get this one to go. It is good. Trojans lead by 1. Matt Gessner has just been a phenomenon. A whatever. Here's his 3rd try. It is no good. Rebound tapped out. The Trojans control the tap. And it's going to be Drew Gunderman. Oh, they're going to call a walk. Oh my gosh, they're going to call a walk. 39-38. The ball goes back over to the Tupahawken. Caesar inbounding it here. They'll loop it back for Richardson. Game on the line. 23 seconds. Richardson with it. Over in the wing. Back outside here they'll come now as they try to drive it inside. Blocked off he is nicely. The ball comes loose over here for a shot for 3. And that's good for 3. A timeout called. A big 3-pointer gives the Tupahawken the lead, 41-39 with 7 seconds to go. The Trojans will have the ball brother. You talk about two evenly matched ball clubs, and the Trojans, wow, just a big three by that Caesar. Good heavens. Upper Dauphin calls timeout. It's a final timeout that they have. It's a full one. Whoa, baby. Tough ball game. 7 seconds. UD with the ball. Need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Got to tie it before you can win it, though, with 7 seconds. Now they put another tick on the clock at 7.2 seconds. And we'll be right back. Okay, here we go. The final 7.2 seconds remaining in the season. And timeout now, or some kind of a question at the bench. Trying to get the timeouts figured out, I think. Anyway, here we go. 7.2 seconds. Can the Trojans do it? They inbounded here to Gessner. Gessner up the court. Clock spinning down. Gessner had it lost over here for Coons. Coons fires a shot up, no good, and that's going to do it. The Trojans of Tupahawken defeat the Trojans of UDA. Final score, UDA, or rather Tupahawken 41, the Upper Dauphin Trojans 39. Disappointing loss for UDA, who had maintained the lead throughout this ball game for the most part. Not much, sometimes as many as 9, but Tupahawken really coming back and certainly took it to the Trojans in the final half of the ball game. And again, a Trojan with a letdown, and they are really disappointed, to say the least. We thought we were moving on, but instead we're moving home, and that'll do it. So we wish Tupahawken a lot of luck as they get into the playoffs. They advance. Trojans, I think, feel that they could have and should have beaten this team, but that's the way it goes. And sometimes you just can't figure it out what happens sometimes when there's a scoring letdown. And tonight, again, or this afternoon, I should say, we had that once again. And so Tupahawken wins the ball game by 2 over the UDA Trojans. So that'll do it. We'll see you next season. Good season for UDA. It has to end this way, but a heck of a ball game, as it turns out, and especially in this case for the Tupahawken Trojans. So that'll do it. We'll see you later.